Good morning students. Let's discuss about the part 2 of module 3, preparation and properties of Bhasma. In the previous video, we have discussed about the basic principles of Ayurveda and chemistry and how the modern knowledge of atomic theory is related to the basic principle of Ayurveda, Pancha Mahabhuta. We have all discussed those topics in the previous video. Now let's discuss about the preparation and properties of Bhasma, Asava, Arishta, all those things we discuss in this video. Okay, so let's start. Preparation and properties of Bhasma. Bhasma refers to a fine ash-like powder prepared from metals, minerals or animal products through a process of purification and incineration, making them safe and therapeutically effective. And the key stages of the preparation of Bhasma are Shodhana, Bhavana and Marana. Shodhana, the current term for the process of Shodhana is purification or detoxification. The raw materials are first subjected to a series of specialized cleaning techniques using various liquids. Various liquids means natural liquids, cow's urine, milk, herbal decoctions and decoctions. Using all these fluids or liquids, we are specializing cleaning all these raw materials. Why cleaning these raw materials? To remove the physical and chemical impurities in them and to reduce the toxicity level. If any toxins are produced in these raw materials, to reduce the toxicity, we are first doing the stage 1 Shodhana. Shodhana means detoxification technique. Next step is bhavana or levigation or wet grinding. The purified material is ground into a paste with specific herbal juices or decoctions and dried repeatedly. This step further processes the material and incorporates herbal properties. So in levigation or wet grinding, and the Sanskrit term for that is bhavana. Here the raw material obtained after Shodhana is we are grinding that raw materials or the cleansed raw material with paste. We are turning them into paste with specific herbal juices or decoctions, and we are continuously drying it, repeatedly drying after another after making them paste. That is done in the bhavana step. And in the third step or the final step, we are doing calcination or incineration technique. That is in Ayurvedic term, it is known as Marana. The process material is sealed in earthen pots, sharava or kupi, and subjected to intense controlled heating using cow dung cakes putam in a covered pit for specific duration. This transforms the substance into a fine powder or ash. For metals with low melting points, dharana or roasting while stirring may be an intermediate step. So the three methods for converting a raw material into bhasma are Shodhana, Bhavana and Marana. Shodhana, purification, and Bhavana, converting this purified raw material into a paste-like form with herbal juices. And the third one is Marana. So what we are doing in Marana is that this paste form of this raw material with suitable herbal juices, we are sealing it in a pot, in a container with using and continuously heating this using cow dung. And finally, repeatedly, continuously we are heating it in underground. So this continuous heating transforms these substances into ash or fine powder, and this for materials with low melting point, what we do a intermediate step, that is known as jarana, that is roasting while stirring. After that we are doing calcination. Okay, hope you have understood. Next is different types of bhasma. Gold bhasma, silver bhasma, copper bhasma, lead bhasma. Several types of bhasmas are there of medicinal properties. We will discuss one by one. Gold bhasma. In this, thin gold leaves were to be coated with a paste made of mercuric sulfide. Points are to be noted here. This gold leaves are coated with a paste made of mercuric sulfide and juice of custard lime, dried and incinerated. So what we are doing is gold leaves are coated with mercuric sulfide and custard lime juice, and then they are drying and we are incinerating it. This process was to be repeated 10 times, after which bhasma could be used as a medicine. This is the preparation method for the gold bhasma. And this gold bhasma, this can also be prepared by using cinnabar, sulfur, real gar and sal ammoniac, as well as gold and citrus juice. This is another recipe method. First one, the gold leaves are coated with mercuric sulfide and custard lime. We are drying it and then we are incinerating it. In the third method, second method we are using cinnabar. We know what is cinnabar today. Sulfur, real gar and sal ammoniac, as well as gold and citrus juice. So this is the method for the preparation of gold bhasma, which has enormous therapeutic uses. The next one is sulfur. One method of preparing this was that sulfur foils were to be coated on both sides with kajali prepared from mercury and sulfur and ground in citrus juice. These were dried and powdered. Sulfur was spread over them above and below. These were then placed between two earthen plates, sealed and heated in a sand bath for a day over a strong fire. When it gets cold, the product is mixed with powdered pyrites in equal quantities, and then it is grounded well with lime juice and then heated for a long time till the sulfur was reduced to its bhasma form. So it is a long process to convert the silver into bhasma form, which also has enormous therapeutic uses. We will discuss therapeutic uses in later. First we discuss how it is we are preparing the silver bhasma. Next is copper bhasma. It was prepared by keeping copper leaves immersed in a cow's urine for 15 hours. First we are suspending this copper leaves in cow's urine for 15 hours and then we are taking it out. Then this copper leaves are placed in a paste of kangari and kajali. Kangari oxalis corniculata, it is a plant. This copper leaves, which is placed in cow's urine for 15 hours, it is taken out and it is mixed with oxalis, corniculata and kajali. The pot was closed with lid and heated on a high flame for 3 hours. After cooling it, the mass is powdered and the product called copper bhasma become ready for use. Next is lead bhasma. For its preparation, mercury was added to a molten lead along with the barks of Arjuna, Vibhithaki, Ashwagandha, pomegranate and Apamarga. These were heated together for 21 nights, all along constantly stirring by an iron ladle. The product obtained is finely powdered. According to alchemical text, lead bhasma was excellent for rasayana therapy. Okay, so we have discussed gold bhasma preparation, silver bhasma, copper and lead bhasma. All these have therapeutical uses. Then next is the properties. Bhasma Pariksha. The quality of a finished bhasma is evaluated using specific classical texts. So, we have seen how these bhasmas are prepared. So, it is a long process. It takes it is a meticulous task now. So, the prepared bhasma, how we are evaluating it, whether it is already made or it is finished, or the quality of that bhasma, all we are testing it. So how we are testing, that is discussed here. Varidartva is the first method. Varidartva means floating. We are testing the floating property. A pinch of bhasma should float on the surface of still water, indicating extreme lightness and fineness. Okay, so first we are doing its seeing its floating property. Its Ayurvedic term is Varidaritva. Okay, then next is next quality testing is Rekha Purnatva. Rekha Purnatva or entering crevices. What is that entering crevices? We are taking this bhasma into one of our finger. Okay, the powder should be so fine that it can enter the minute crevices of fingertip when it is rubbed. So, these acharyas, they test this bhasma by taking into their fingers and then rubbing it. If this bhasma enters into the crevices of this fingertips, then that powder is so fine and it's very well, its quality is very good. Then next technique is Nirutatva or Abunar Bhavada. The bhasma should not revert to its original metallic or mineral form when mixed with specific agents like honey, borax and silver leaf and reheated. That is, whether it is reversible or not. Today we are checking the reversible reaction, irreversible reaction. So we are testing its irreversibility. So in Nirutatva, what we are doing, the already prepared bhasma, if it is by reacting with some substances, or we often take this medicine with honey in ayurveda. So when combined with honey, if this bhasma is converting back into the metallic form, then it will be very dangerous. So then this testing is to be done. Nirutatva, the bhasma, they are mixed with specific agents like honey, borax and silver leaf, and they are reheating. It is converting back. It is not easy, it is not good for use. So that is Nirutatva. And in Nischandratva or lusterlessness, the final product should be devoid of any metallic luster, softness and taste. It should be smooth to touch and generally tasteless. It is understood. It is very clear, no? This metal, it is calcined after various processes, Shodhana, Bhavana and Marana. This after the Marana, these metals are converted into ash form. So this ash form, it should be devoid of this lustrous quality. Okay, the metal should have the luster properties, but the bhasma should not have. So the final product should be, that is bhasma, if it is well prepared and if it is converted completely to bhasma form, this final product should be devoid of any metallic luster. So and it should be tasteless. It should be smooth. Bhasma should be smooth. So all these are the quality checking. Then next is chemical characteristics. Modern studies show bhasmas are often nanoparticles, which enhances their bioavailability and reduces toxicity. So today in this era, we discuss about the nanoparticles and all those such things. So at that time we say the silver bhasma, they are all silver nanoparticles. Bhasmas are often nanoparticles, which this and the specialty of these nanoparticles is that they enhance their bioavailability. It can be intaken by our body, it can be adapted by our body easily, and it reduces the toxicity of that metal. So these are the properties of bhasma or bhasma pariksha. Next is about the preparation and properties of the asava and arishta. Asava and arishta, what are the difference between the asava and arishta? We usually heard about the term asava and arishta. They are, for most of the people, they are Ayurvedic liquid formulations, but there is differences between asava and arishta. They contain self-generated alcohol through natural fermentation technique, which this self-generated alcohol serves as a preservative and enhances the extraction of active ingredients. So what is arishta? Arishta is prepared by fermenting a decoction of dried herbs in boiling water. Dried herbs in boiling water, and by fermenting that decoction, we are preparing the arishta. Then asava, prepared by fermenting the fresh juice of herbs or by using dried herbs in plain water. So we are using the fresh juice of herbs in asava preparation, and in arishta we are using the decoction of dried herbs in boiling water. Okay, next is general preparation processes of asava and arishta. Dravadravya, that is the Ayurvedic term for preparation of preparatory stage for the asava and arishta. In this era, we use the term solvent preparation. Water is boiled with jaggery or sugar until dissolved and then cooled. That water mixed with jaggery is used as a solvent, or dravadravya is that step. And the second step is herbal addition. The primary medicinal herbs, either as a decoction for arishta or a fresh juice powder for asava, that herb content are added to the cooled solvent. So first we are preparing the solvent. Solvent preparation is the first step. That water is boiled with jaggery, that is known as dravadravya. After that, herbal additions takes place. Then next is sandhaniya dravya or fermenter addition. In that Sandhaniya Dravya, what we are doing is, first we have done the solvent preparation, then we have adding the herbal juices or whatever that powder. Then next is Sandhaniya Dravya, means we are adding the fermenter. Fermenter addition is there. Then what is the fermenter? That is this flower, Woodwardia fruticosa or the Dagi pushpa. Woodfordia fruticosa or the Dagi pushpa is that fermenter, and we are adding in the Sandhaniya Dravya step. Then next is, after the fermenter addition, the fermentation takes place. The mixture is placed in an airtight pre-heat treated earthen pot, Sandhana Patra, and sealed with a clay smeared cloth. It is kept in a dark place for a specific period, typically 1 to 3 months, allowing to ferment it at a controlled temperature, not too high temperature and not too low temperature. At a controlled temperature, we are allowing it to ferment for 1 to 3 months. The next step is the final step is the filtration. After the fermentation period, the resulting liquid is filtered through a muslin cloth. So this is the preparation of Asava and Arishta. The next is the properties of Asava and Arishta. First, we have in the introductory section we have said that it contains a self-generated alcohol. As a result of fermentation, alcohol is generated there, and that alcohol serves as a preservative. So self-generated alcohol is one of the most important property of this Asava and Arishta. The key property which helps in extracting both water and alcohol soluble substances, and this self-generated alcohol provides a longer shelf life. The next is taste and aroma. They possess a distinct alcoholic taste, sweet flavor, slight acidity, and characteristic aroma. We have most of us have consumed already Asava and Arishta, and we know its taste. There is an alcoholic taste, sweet flavor, and a good aroma. All those things. One of the most important property of that. Appearance. We all know, we have seen it as a dark brownish liquid, clean after filtration. There will be no contaminants, no any such type of solid particles in it. Then next, pH, they are acidic with a typical pH range of 3.6 to 4.3. Then efficacy and stability, they are known for easy palatability, faster absorption, and high stability, often improving with age. As it is getting older, its stability increases and its properties also enhances. So these are the properties of Asava and Arishta. So in this video, we discussed about the properties of Bhasma, properties of Asava and Arishta, their preparation methods and their properties. All these things we have discussed. So hope you have all understood. Thank you.